Hey, it's Esther. How are you? I hope you're good. We are getting towards the end of the year. Big deal, right? Big deal. Well, to some it is, some it isn't. We always hope that the next year is better than the last, and then we kind of forget that we hoped that the year before. But this is going to be real short and sweet. I know everybody's really busy this time of year and cleaning up from Christmas and getting ready for New Year's and all that good stuff. So I'm just trying to get myself out there, and I'm still trying to learn a lot of things, which we all know. There I go. So I'll be popping in and out. I was hoping to see more views, and I'll just have to learn pretty much how to get people to get to me without just friends and things like that. Because friends all know me, you don't, and we want to meet for the first time and all that good stuff. I really need some feedback. That is my most important issue now. And I want to make it fun. We're going to say some truths. That's what it's all about, of course. And like I said, like the old saying says, the truth can be ugly. So I would like to know, for my opinion, and a story that I will later tell, how many of you believe in angels? And if you do believe in angels, do you believe in angels as far as guardian and God's angels? Or do you believe in, let's say, your guardian angel, family members or friends or somebody that may have passed, excuse me, that you believe are watching over you? And if you do believe that, did you always believe it, or was there something that happened that made you believe it? That's what I want to know. Okay, so the topic is going to be angels, and I'm going to try to I don't know, edit this video. I'm really, really old school. I mean, like I am using. Here we go. Hey, can you see me better? How do I look today? I am using a tablet. And, just to let you know, I did Jesus. I've published 2 books in 2015. And, they have been published, and they're really, really cool. And they're very short and easy to read and funny and sad and just like what's going on. But they're really cool. And I wrote as a child, I just always like to write, and I like to talk. And a lot of my writing it helps me as well when I have things on my mind that nobody wants to hear, but I have to get them off my mind. So, I do what I got to do with what I got to do. And what I was getting at is I had published 2 books, and you go back and forth with the publisher, and then you pick the title, and you get it edited, and all these good things. And you need internet. I did not. How's that? I didn't even have a computer. I still don't. I have a tablet. But I published 2 books without internet or owning a computer. So you can do it. It's funny, but I did it. And how I did it was I rented a laptop from Rent-A-Center, and then I simply, got my stuff together. And whenever I had to email something to the publisher or an editor or the publishing company, I would go sit in McDonald's Wi-Fi and, kind of like keep a file, and then go to my file and attach my part of the story, and then, email it and all these other good things. And it turned out really good. And I'm not selling my book, okay? That is why I'm telling you this. I'm telling you because I can do a lot of things with nothing. I have nothing. I don't. So that's what it is. And we're going to do the angel topic. And like I was saying, it's taking me a while to figure out how to do things the right way, the easy way, and the way to get people to come to me and realize that I don't want anything from you. Eventually, yes, I may, like I say, if I get this flourish of people, which would be wonderful, but I'm not going to hope for it and I'm not going to expect it. If it happens, I believe I may try to build my own webpage. And then, yes, I will. As you find out, the more I know, the more questions you may have. And yes, if I have to email more than I normally would, my little internet bill may go up. So no, it's not $69.99, buy one, get one free, you gotta pay 3 months in advance, you gotta sign a contract, nothing. It's very simple. I already figured it out. I don't know what I am gonna make, and I don't know what I'm gonna charge, and that isn't what it's about. But I cannot lie. And like I said, if it comes to the fact that I have more than 5 emails, um, it's going to be this. Not yet either. Right now, everything's just free. I just need feedback. But if it comes to a charge, it will be $10 a month. That's it, flat. Um, for unlimited questions. You can email me 10 questions a day, 1 question a week. There's no limit. So for $10 a month, you have unlimited questions. And you'd be surprised how many questions you have. You know, like at first I'd say, my God, like, but I don't need like a month's worth of questions. But you know what? Well, I would. Because I need to answer everything. I need to know the reason why. Blah, 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 blah. That's just me. My personality. I've just always been that way. And it's not really fun. Because the very, very worst thing for me is the unknown. I hate it. I hate the unknown. I want the answer. There are so many unknowns, and I have been searching and testing myself and researching and in order to have that answer. That is why I am so confident that I can have basically almost every answer, unless you're going to be a smarty pants, like why is the grass green and everything else. No, I'm not talking about scientific questions. I'm talking about what to look for, what jobs should you go for, is this a real job, isn't it? Do not believe the internet. When they say, this is a real job, it's not this and it's not that, and you gotta watch this video of how they got ripped off and they fell for it. Even that, at the end, guess what? You have to pay. And then read the bottom, just read the bottom. It says, this is an advertisement. There is no guarantee. But the entire video is sitting there telling you how this woman who had twins and had to stay home, and her husband owned a restaurant, and things weren't good, and she found this great thing, and she tried this. It's bullshit. Okay? I'm going to save you a lot of time. Bullshit. I can tell you 3 off the top of my head, and I have been doing this and applying and playing the game for 12 months, just about online jobs. 3 are legit. That's it. I'm going to let you know what to look for, because because don't think I haven't gotten scammed. That's how you know. But you're not, because I'm going to avoid it, and I'm going to get my letters together that I saved that will show you what it will look like. Because they are coming from real companies. Not really, but they're using real company names that we all know very well. So, yeah, I mean, I see an email from Red Bull, and they read my application, and they love it. Wouldn't you? How about, I mean, there's a lot. So, there are 3 legit. But, you know, you have to pay for training. And I did ask if I could pay then when I get my first paycheck. And they said yes. And they can split it up. But you have to have a certain kind of internet connection, a certain speed, a certain machine. They give you a list, so that is legit, but you need a certain kind of computer system. If you think you're going to scam them and say, yeah, I do, and go to the library, you're not, because they want pictures of the instructions they tell you to do on your home PC. So that's legit. That's one. And there's 2 other ones, but I'm running out of time because I learned that I cannot go over 15 minutes or it's a pain in the butt. And we're at 9:57, 9:58, 59. I love you all, even though I don't know you. And nobody's watched anything yet. Ask me. I'm human at gmail.com. Oh, angels. I want to know about angels. Do you believe? If you do, why? Do you have a story behind it, a reason behind it? And how long did you believe? And why do you believe? That's what I want to know. Bye-bye now.